So after I got married, it took me exactly 5 years to take in. Trust me, it wasn't like I wasn't trying. I tried everything that I knew to try, but it just wasn't happening. It just wasn't working out. And that moment was one of the toughest periods of my life. Well, I wouldn't say the whole period was a tough moment, but the initial part, when I got married, I was really planning to take in like immediately. I was one of those people that just wanted a baby from like the night of the wedding. But just every time I saw my period, it was a sad moment. I would remember crying and feeling bad. But thank God for some really amazing people I was surrounded with. There was one in particular, a father, in faith, and he met me once. I was like, Wumi, I hear that you really want to get pregnant. Why are you in a hurry to get pregnant? Why are you in a hurry to have a child? That don't you want to travel the world and just have fun? And he now said something. He was like, do whatever it is that you need to do now, because when the children start coming, a lot happens. It changes everything. And there's some things that you would want to do that you would not be able to do now. So just enjoy yourself and do all the things that you need to do. Yeah, at the time it sounded like but thank God I took him at his words, and I actually started traveling and catching fun and doing the things I really wanted to do, while I wait for the baby. Now, trust me, that's not like one of the easiest things to hear when you're trying to conceive, right? But you know what? That's just the truth. Enjoy yourself, because you see this period, right? Once the kids come, you can never get that period again. So in the midst of trying to, wait for the baby, or while you're expecting the baby, I would say make very good use of this time that you have, that you're free, not having that responsibility or commitment. Don't get me wrong, children are a blessing, okay? And it's good to have them, and even though they come with their package, it's still good to have them. But what I'm trying to say is that this free time that you have, make the most out of it. Enjoy it. If you need to travel, start it. If you need to start a new business, start it and give it all the attention it requires. You know what? You want to do it in a hurry, because you know that once that child comes, things change. You cannot be as free to attend to them like you would. So please make very good use of this time. And of course, if you are now struggling with the sad feelings of, oh, okay, time is going and all that, there are different activities out there to just help you engage and manage your emotions. A dear sister has put together a coloring book that is just designed for people like you. I will link it in the description of this video, so you might want to check it out and just see how you can find relief, just soothe yourself while you wait for it to happen. But trust me, it would happen at the right time if you just are patient and trust God and trust the process. Now, please do well to also check if you have medical issues, because that could also be what is holding back, you conceiving. So if you need to go do some hospital checks, please do it so that you know exactly what you're addressing, okay, in the place of prayer and yes, in place of faith. So please do well to go check if you need to. And if you've gone to check yourself and you've gotten negative reports, there's nothing God can't do, okay? Sarah was over how many years when she gave birth? So don't let that word be the final word, okay? If you really desire this, know what God is telling you about your circumstance. The truth about it is that I wrote a book some time ago, and probably I'll still publish the book in future, and the title of the book is like, God Wants You Pregnant. And that was one of the things that I really struggled with while I was waiting to conceive. One of the things I really wanted to establish for myself was, is it God's will for me to get pregnant? Because I just felt, okay, there's some people that probably God doesn't want them to have children, and I don't know why I had that kind of feeling. But I looked through the scriptures and I discovered that yes, being fruitful and conceiving is actually part of God's plan and God's will. So once I established that it was God's will for me to be pregnant, it became easy for me to just rest and just trust that it would happen in its due course. Now, of course, I'm not saying that, everybody's story is the same as mine. No, our stories are all different. But the most important thing is understanding what's God's plan and what God's purpose is for you. So if God has told you otherwise, yes, you want to work with him. He has the best plans for you. So plans, you want to trust his purpose. But if it's as regards his wills, his word has already told us what his will is concerning fruitfulness and childbirth. So just rest in his word. I'm saying this again, enjoy the space, because quote me, you will remember that when we told you to enjoy the space, because you know what, this space, you will not have it again. So enjoy it while it lasts. Make the most of this season and trust God. it would happen in due course. Surround yourself with people of faith, with people of love. Surround yourself with activities that make you happy and make you excited. Enjoy the other beauties of life, because one thing that this particular experiences do to people is that it closes your eyes to all the other beautiful things that are happening around you. It could just be that there's a career, beautiful business that is waiting for you to just embrace, but you're just lost in the fact that you haven't conceived and not seeing that beautiful thing that is happening. So please don't let this cloud the beauties that you can experience right now while you wait. And trust me, it might not even be such a long wait. It might not be. So just rest and enjoy the moment. Trust God, and doors open. The baby will come. And yes, there are also other ways that you might want to embrace in getting the baby. Trust me, you don't necessarily have to push out a baby from you don't have to push out a baby for you to have a baby, right? There are other options available. So if you want to explore them, please do. And I would just say be open-minded, okay? Don't box yourselves. Some of the best mothers never give birth naturally to babies, but they were the best mothers. So please don't box yourself, okay? If you really want to be a mother and there's been delays for some whatever reasons, explore the options available. I believe that God gave those ideas for a reason. God made those provisions available for a reason. So please don't box yourself. Embrace those opportunities. And even back in the Bible days, hey, secrecy was also there, right? So yeah, that's just my little thoughts for you and a little word of encouragement for you. And of course, please check out that digital product. It's an amazing one just for women waiting to conceive. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.